Hey guys, so in this part of my tutorial series, I'm going to show you how to edit your video in Vegas Pro. So now, if you're not familiar with editing programs and you're using Windows, there's a program called Movie Maker that should come pre-installed on your copy. Now it's very entry level and it's self-explanatory, so I'm not going to go through it, but I'm very sure you find it easy to use. Now, if you're also on Mac, there's a program called iMovie that also comes pre-installed. So yeah. Now moving on to Vegas Pro. So here it is. This is version 12. This is the latest version, I think. So going through the layout first, this is the preview screen. This is where you see your videos and the changes you do to it. And over here you have the timeline. The timeline pretty much is where your video and audio is. If you right click, you can insert audio tracks or video tracks. Now audio tracks are where you put your audio, obviously, and video tracks are you can put still images, or you can put videos, backgrounds, whatever. So yeah, now first off, before we continue, I would like to show you how to start a new project first. So to do that, you go to File, New, and now you find this page. This page basically tells you whether you're going to, your video quality. The template shows your video quality. So over here, it says 1080, 24 pixels, 1920 by 1080. You can use this template for 1080p, but I personally use 720p only because it's just like good quality video with a fair file size. So yeah, I usually use HD 720 60 pixels, 1280 by 720. And you want to make sure the full resolution rendering quality is set to best, and adjust source media to better match project or render settings. And the pre-rendered rendered files folder, you should pay attention to this one, because if your C drive is full like mine, you might want to save it to another drive. So yeah. As for the audio and everything else, just make sure the resample and stretch quality is at best. And I think that's very much it. And if you want to use this all the time, just check the box, start on all new projects with these settings, and okay. So now that we've created our project, let's move on. Now, project media. This is where the content you imported is at. So basically, when you import a video, it doesn't go directly to your timeline, but first it goes to your project media panel, and then you yourself can drag it to your timeline. Perhaps you don't want it to be at the beginning of your video, you want it to be somewhere. So yeah, this could be helpful sometimes. The Explorer is one of many ways that you can import your videos with. So basically just go to your video or whatever it is, and you double click it. It should appear in your project media panel. Now transitions, well actually, how about we just first import a video, then we could talk about the rest of these. So now, as I said before, you can import your video using the Explorer, or you can go to File, Import Media, and then choose the video you want. So the video we recorded, the last part, I think this is it, 10 seconds. So now I will drag it from my project media. This is an audio track and this is a video track. This is a video track and this is an audio track. I'll talk about these settings later. So yeah, this is your video, and as you can see, as I play the video, it shows where it is at in the previous screen, and if you make some changes to it, you'll also see it there. So as I said before, moving on to transitions. Transitions are basically, well, I don't know how to explain this one. Okay, I'll explain it practically. So transitions, well, you basically transform from one video to another in a cool sort of way. Like A is a video, B is another video. This is how B comes in. But to explain it more practically, let's just import another video. So let's go to libraries, videos. This one seems cool. So we have wildlife. Notice here that I put it after my first video, so you can choose what you want it to be. So here's our video. And by the way, if it happens and you have these black bars in your video, what you can do is right click the video, go to properties, uncheck maintain aspect ratio, and disable resample. It should be like that. Now what this does is it stretches out your video and over the black bars. This could be helpful sometimes, but it might not look as good with still images. It works out here too. And also another way to do it is if you go to this button here, event bank crop. What this is basically is it's like to zoom in your video and stuff. I'll talk more about this later on. So as you can see these black bars here, what you can do is just move it in a little bit. Now this of course had cut some part of my videos, so it might not really look as good. But of course, if you want to, if you find that part unnecessary, that's pretty much your choice. So now moving on to video effects. What video effects are? They're basically effects on your videos that make it like look good. For example, so if we go to like the bump map effect and put it on this video, see what it does. Now of course this doesn't exactly look good, but just for demonstration purposes. And of course you can edit it from here. These are all settings for it. So yeah, this actually sucks, but yeah. Also, if you want to remove an effect, you go to this button, and here's our effect. You can uncheck it, and for example, if you choose the upper right glow, it should have a better one effect. Okay, it doesn't, but I guess that's life. I don't know, man. I wanted this to be a professional video, but whatever. So moving on to media generators. Media generators are basically like backgrounds that you can use, color gradients, and there's also text that is ready for you, as you can see here, and credit rolls. These could be helpful. So yeah, now you can go here and add some text on your video, or you can just insert it. But first, let's talk about something. Text with a checkered background like this means that this text is transparent. What that means is that when you drag it on top of your video is going to appear as well as your text. But one with another colored background like this black one, if we drag it here, it's just going to like cover the whole video. But if we drag this one, it's not, it's going to be transparent. So another way to add text to your video is just insert text media, and there you go. You can type in some, I don't know, horses. Then we can choose the color. We can I'll talk about that a little bit later. There's also shadow. You can check if you want some shadow or not. I don't. So yeah, that's it for media generators. So yeah, I think we covered the big part of Vegas Pro like this. So in the next video, we're going to learn more of Vegas Pro. We're going to make an intro for this video, and we're also going to learn how to render our video in 720p or 1080p. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you later.